Bryce was really good again. Getting into the seventh, gave up the kind of a wind-blown homer, the 2-run homer. The ball was flying to right. The wind usually doesn't affect the ball in this park, but tonight it was. The ball was really going to right field. So, he did an outstanding job. Seventh inning was, a tricky one just because we want to stay away from some of the guys, and I give him another day, especially Dylan Lee's case. Didn't want to pitch Dylan tonight. Same with Kinley, same with Fuentes. Want to stay away from those guys. So the seventh inning, we sent Bryce back out with Suarez up, but he got a huge out against Valenzuela. That strikeout was huge. That was going to be his last hitter, no matter what. And he gets the punch out, so Suarez only has to get 4 outs. And I sent Bryce out for the seventh because I knew I can go get Suarez at any time. The first 3 hitters. If I would bring somebody in from the bullpen, then I got to wait at least 3 hitters to go get Suarez. So that's why I sent Bryce back out there. But Sandy was awesome tonight. Winning some ABS challenges. You got a real good feel for that. Matty with the go-ahead homer. It was a good game. Good game all around. And once again, Bryce did a heck of a job.
Oh, yeah. Matt went through a week or 2 lull there, but how nice is to see what he's been done with the bat here the last week or so.
Yeah, he's there was a week or so there, like you said, but that's just, that happens to everybody. And the good ones, it's only a week. The average Joes, it's a month, where they struggle. But the really good ones, it's a week, and then they're right back, and that's what Matt's done. He's just, I always talk about him being rock solid in every way. He just is. He's so reliable. He performs. He plays defense. He does it all. So he's having a hell of a year for us.
What was your thought when that ball went up in the air? And I know you talked about the wind days, but when Olsen's ball was hit, he kind of put his head down. What was your thought?
Well, I was yelling blow wind because it was high enough where I knew the wind was going to carry a little bit. I don't know if it was going to carry it enough because it looked like he hit it straight up. But he hit it hard. I think it was like 110 off the bat, if I'm not mistaken. But it went straight up. But the wind was at his back tonight.
We talk about his streak a lot, but for him to kind of shine on Lou Gehrig Day, the game's current Iron Man, how cool was that to see?
Yeah. Well, look, Lou Gehrig was one of my all-time heroes. I made all 4 of my sons do their 5th grade book report on Lou Gehrig. It was mandatory in our house. So, what a legacy he left behind, and then you got our Iron Man hitting the game-winning homer on Lou Gehrig Day. So very appropriate.
Just how big is it for Bryce, to consistently be able to deliver rebounds, and like you mentioned right now, also having the trust enough to know like he can get these guys out, and maybe you could just use Suarez and maybe he can get the bullpen rest.
No, it was huge. The 7th inning was the pivotal inning of the game. Because Bryce was gonna have to go back out and get a couple more outs for us, and he was at 89, 90 pitches already. So it was just an awesome job by Bryce. Those were huge outs that he got. And like I said, especially the last one against Valenzuela, the punch out. Like I said, it was going to be his last hitter, and to get the punch out there and set it up for Suarez, to get only 4 outs was huge.
Anything else? All right.
Thank you.